Hey, Lizette.
Hey, Vanilla.
Hey, Elroy.
How was your trip?
It was wonderful. I
Great.
love seeing all the pictures of the houses. I mean, your house looked like a postcard.
Boy, I tell you, never saw snow like that before, that's for sure.
And all your Mardi Gras items on your lawn was just snow. It's just beautiful. It was like a little winter wonderland on Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's a picture for a keepsake. That won't happen again.
Oh, not for another, what, 180?
Yeah.
Uh, and everybody was like, "Oh, you left." I was like, "Well, I had planned this cruise a year ago, so I had nothing to do with the weather. It was already planned."
Skip town, huh?
But I could see my front yard and my backyard from my Ring doorbell, so I could see the snow.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm glad I'm not there though.
Yeah, it was pretty that first day or so, but boy, it was cold. And after that, I was ready for it to go
Mhm.
that whole week.
I know, because it was still. Somebody was saying it's still snowing. The second day, it was still snowing. They said, I'm like, oh, okay.
We'll
Lizette, are
never
you
see it
with us?
again.
Hmm?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. Hey.
Well, I kept talking to you and you didn't pay any attention to me. And I was getting ready to text you to see if you were muted, and I was muted.
Because it was telling me that your audio was still muted. So I knew that's not to say anything to you. Yeah.
Oh, well, hey,
But,
that's okay. I was talking to you.
and your video is off too.
I know.
Is that purposely?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. Uh, I do not intend for this to be a 2 hour call. I have a Mardi Gras ball to go to for 8. So I will not be
Good,
on for that long. Trust.
good.
I agree with that. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing, Sabrina?
All right.
Lou is coming on. Hey, Lou. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 of us on so far.
Lou, I apologize. I don't think I sent you the information for the meeting. I can do that right now. I don't know if she can hear me or not.
She's not muted, so I don't know.
It's not, I guess maybe we're not getting all the way to West Monroe, maybe.
Can you hear me?
I hear
Yeah,
you
I can
now.
hear you
Yeah.
now.
Good,
I,
thanks.
I was saying, I apologize. I didn't send you the information for the meeting.
Oh, okay, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I can send that to you now if you'd like.
Okay, I have my phone. I can look at it on my phone while we're doing this. Sure.
Okay, all righty.
Thank you.
Many apologies.
No problem. No problem at all.
Well, we only have 3 minutes left.
Hey, Sandra.
Well, hey. that pretty cat?
That's Minnie. We
Hey,
have a
Minnie. Minnie
a
wants
boy
to
and a
join the
girl.
Zoom.
Minnie and Mickey have two of
Hi,
them.
Minnie.
I love cats. I just don't love litter boxes, or I'd have one.
Elroy, I wanted to comment last week that I saw your cat and she was on the call with you.
Yeah, he jumped up, knocked over the whole pencil case. Get out of the way.
She's jealous. She wants some attention.
Is that a she or a he?
This one's a she. She's got a brother just like him. Looks exactly alike almost. Mickey and Minnie.
Oh my goodness.
So how you tell them apart without looking?
There's a little difference. One of them has a spot on the back of the neck. The other one has two black eyes. One has a white in front of the eye.
Okay. Okay, Patsy's joining us. I see. Okay.
So when you're the moderator of the call, you can see all of the people in the waiting room?
Yeah, when they pop up, I just go ahead and admit them. Yeah. And Patsy's got two calls. Well, she must be logging on two things. It's two waiting room. Let her in. She got two things joining. Maybe somebody else is joining with her. Yeah. And if it goes over and I need to make someone else the moderator, I can do that. So that way, if I leave off, that it won't go away.
Oh, I don't see that we're
Happening.
gonna be longer than 2.5 hours.
Oh, no, I can't do 2.5. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, it shouldn't take that long.
I don't know if I can sit for 2.5 hours.
I can't either. I don't even like it on the cab calls. They 2-hour calls. I hate it. And one time she was talking about making them 3. I was like, oh no, you're not gonna have me. This is volunteer. They're not 3 hours.
Even I can't talk for 3 hours.
Oh, I bet you could if you tried.
My attention span won't let me. I get bored after a while. I start doing other things. All right.
I gotta do something different here. This is not just.
It says Patsy is joining. I guess it's taking her a minute.
Well, I see her on. There she is.
There she is. Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, Lizette,
Yes, ma'am.
I did get your email, but there's no attachment on to show the registration form flyer. All it said, I like the flyer. Nice work, someone said.
Okay.
Oh, she forwarded the one that I said.
I don't know what I did.
That's all right.
I'm trying to do it. Well, let me see. Yeah, I can go to another. Okay, I'm going to minimize you guys for a second.
Okay.
Okay. While she's doing that, I talked to Lizette today, and we really need to schedule the Zoom around everyone's schedule, not just mine, because everyone has input and everybody is needed on these calls. I know everybody won't be available at every time, but at least we need to have a consensus. So I have deleted all the ones I scheduled for the rest of the month. And after today, we will be discussing what time and what place and how, because it's not just me. Everybody needs to be on this.
And I think you guys can still hear me, right?
Yes, we can.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so we need to, I mean, there are only, what, 5 of us on the call right now? Or 6?
There are 7 of us on here. 7. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we know Kitty will come on later. Vicky's not coming on. Jerry's not coming on. And Clyde said he would, but he hadn't made it yet. I think he said he would. So I think we can just go ahead. It's 5:02. Yeah.
It's 5:02?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, my watch is.
5:02, yeah.
Oh, my watch is slow. I would have been late. Fix this thing.
So
Okay, so how are we gonna do this, people? Are there times that people can't meet? When
Well,
when do we want to have this call?
did we
Well,
send,
I would suggest that we go over the agenda since some people have time constraints and have to leave, and then we can go over that.
Well, I'd rather we get it out the way, because if I'm gonna be scheduling the Zoom, I need to get that.
well, but Vicky's not on, and she's got a problem. Pam
Vicky,
Lincoln, did we invite Pam Lincoln?
everyone was invited that was on the regular Zoom. Pam
Okay,
was
because
invited.
she's got a problem and I have a problem.
Well,
So,
Vicky said that any day during the week is good for her. And so she told
oh,
me this
okay,
morning. And I
okay.
can do any day during the week except Wednesday nights. And Saturdays, of course, mornings are a problem for me. But everything else, and like I said, people are saying that because of Mardi Gras, they got a lot of stuff going on. I understand that, because like I said, I have a ball tonight. So Clyde is coming on now. So it's best that we all decide, collectively. I'm not here to ruffle feathers. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe we should do a Sunday evening one day and see how that works. Maybe Sunday at 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I don't know.
Well,
That's still going to be a bad.
this coming Sunday is Super Bowl, so that's going to be out.
Right.
Is
You're
that
right about that.
tomorrow or next week?
Yes.
That's next week, isn't it?
Yes.
Next weekend,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh hell. What about Monday?
You talking about the 10th?
Yes.
Monday the 10th. What time?
Well, what is everybody's pleasure? Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
I'm
Yeah,
free.
I'm just thinking I'm just more days post surgery. So it's
Right.
it's better for me.
Right.
I can't attend Monday. I've already paid for a ticket to a function. So
What time does it start?
I have to pick the girl up at 5 o'clock. And it's
Maybe we could do it at 3.
three's fine with me.
As far as that goes, we can also do 2, I mean,
Well,
depending
You
on
know,
what people have.
when you start doing some different weeks, then that's a lot of time when people have different doctor appointments and stuff
Yeah.
like that without knowing
Exactly.
what particular
Exactly,
day.
during the week.
Saturdays were good, but then morning seems to be a problem for a lot of people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second Monday is the CAB 2-hour call, so Zoom, and it's from 12 to 2.
The what? What is from 12 to 2? What is that?
That's my CAB, the configuration advisory board that I'm on for North,
Oh,
which
okay.
is another volunteer position. But you don't need me to come in. I mean, I don't think, but I can assign somebody else to be the host, and they just have to monitor the waiting room and let people in. Or like I
Just
said,
Saturday mornings are out then, is that it? I mean, I know
I can't do Saturday morning, but if
Saturday
you
is
guys can
terrible.
do it, it's fine with me. I mean, I can do a few minutes on Saturday morning, but not an hour on Saturday morning. That's all.
What
Vicky,
what
Vicky
about
has a
midday
problem.
Saturday morning?
Yes.
Midday Saturday.
No Saturday.
What time Saturday?
Clyde just said no Saturday.
No Saturday. Okay.
Vicky's gonna be busy for Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, that's what Vicky
Yeah.
said, that she's in some carnival cruise and they're gonna be doing physical stuff on Saturdays.
Yeah. My granddaughter's gonna be in one of the parades. I don't know which one it is. Y'all
Okay.
know I'm gonna be there when she's in a parade.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Kitty's joining us now too.
But I don't, I'll be free the 10th.
Kitty, we're trying to determine another time to have the call. Being says Saturday at 5 is not good for the majority of the people, and Mardi Gras coming up, and there's all kinds of things
It's just going to be really hard to set up an everyday meeting. I think we're just going to have to say next Monday and we'll go from there, because, I'm going to be going to parades, and I mean, I'm going to try to do as much as I can, but the weekends, as far as the Super Bowl, and then we almost go into Mardi Gras. You know, I mean, there's 1 week in between, I think.
Right now is February 10th. We just need a time. And somebody put 3 o'clock. If that's good with the majority, we can go with that and just people just
All right.
3 o'clock on the 10th.
mhm,
It works for me.
mhm.
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm good.
All right, I'll set it up.
And I'll
for 3
join
o'clock on the
when I
10th.
can.
Okay, Kitty, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
She can't hear us.
She can't hear us either.
No, but Vernella can unmute her.
I'm trying right now to unmute her.
I can text her.
Yeah.
I'm asking her to unmute, but it won't let me unmute her. It says
Okay.
ask.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I was not on mute. The volume on my computer had been turned down to 0. So I just turned that back up. So now I can hear everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a Monday at 3 o'clock on the 10th. That's what you're saying? Is that a Monday?
Ambrosia, I'm on the
Yeah,
Zoom.
Monday
Yes,
at 3
Monday at
o'clock.
10
I
o'clock.
can do
Okay.
that.
Video is 1 minute to UNN phase, so there's no excuse. Bye.
There's
Okay, thank
Kitty.
you. I just got it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.
Kitty, we're discussing
Mhm.
another time to have
Yeah.
this call.
Yeah,
And
I
we
heard
talk-
y'all.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
February the 10th. I will do my best to be, I know I have a doctor's appointment that day, but I think it's early in the morning. So what time are we doing it?
3
We're
o'clock.
talking about 3 o'clock.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Just don't be too long-winded. It's my anniversary.
Oh,
okay.
congratulations.
Thank you.
How many?
46.
Oh, bless you.
Wow.
I mean,
Listen,
Dick has a halo over his head.
listen.
I have
I got
shingles.
10 years on you.
I
Okay.
have
56.
shingles. I have shingles all over my head.
Oh, dear.
No,
Yeah.
Katie.
I know it's
All
been
right.
okay.
Okay, so let's get started with some new business. The
You don't
20
have a picture, Lizette. I don't see your face.
I know you don't for a reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Incognito.
Yes.
Wait, if I can show mine.
Well, you have a point there. Maybe next time. Oh hell. Okay. The $25 registration fee. Do you think we need to raise that? What's
No.
everybody's?
Yes. The agenda here.
We have
I love your agenda.
$1,500 to work with.
Okay. Well, one of the reasons I think we were concerned about that was we cannot have the banquet at the room in the room. They closed too early.
Well, we haven't even asked, don't say that, because we haven't even asked them if we could have it later.
Wait, you said that it closes at 4 o'clock.
Well, that's what they said, but I haven't asked them yet.
Oh, if they could stay open later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So is
But-
that your deliverable for the next meeting?
But the problem is nobody's listening because we shelved the banquet and we're doing a breakfast banquet.
Oh,
Have a
Sabrina
brunch.
brought that up.
We're gonna
and
do a brunch.
It works better for us to do brunch. Yes, it works better for us to do a brunch in the morning than an evening because people would be leaving after dark for one thing, and the breakfast works out better because we can put the tablecloths on the tables the evening before we leave, and have the room all set up, and then we just have breakfast the next morning, and we socialize. And we do what we would have done with a banquet in the evening, but we
okay.
do it during the day.
Realized that there had been, I mean, I knew that we were going to be having the breakfast, but I didn't realize that that was substituting for the part of the evening party. But yes, it has some excellent points in not being people driving home at night. Okay,
Yeah. So, Sandra, are you on that page, you and Vicky?
Yeah, we're working on the brunch. We've got our
Okay.
menu and
Okay.
we're talking and we're making plans.
okay,
Okay.
so it's not breakfast, it's brunch.
Yeah, whichever.
It's
You
gonna
know.
be, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's gonna be an
Okay.
early brunch, but
Mhm.
nothing's gonna be like something you don't want to eat. You're
No.
gonna want to eat it all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, okay. So
Food,
getting
20
back to increasing the registration fee, I've heard two responses.
Well, it would give us more money because I know Elroy said that he charged 45.
yes,
Well,
he did.
But
we-
he was at a hotel.
He was at a hotel. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
Oh, okay. All right. You
Well,
want
can we compromise? Can we bring it up a little bit from 25?
I mean, you can go to 30 if you want.
Yeah, and that way that will give the
good
the
cushion
memorial
for-
committee a little more, the memorial banquet committee a little more to play with.
Well, let's I heard from Jiha. They asked to attend the conference, and they would yeah, and they want a table to man a table, and you know, we could hit them up for maybe sponsoring the breakfast. What do you guys think?
The
Mhm.
memorial breakfast or the one the second day?
The memorial breakfast is gonna be the second day.
Well, but we have another day that we're there in the morning. Well, I mean, where, people may want coffee and snacks and whatever. But I mean, there's like 2 mornings that we're going to be in that room.
Who did you say you contacted with that?
His name is Chris.
Geha.
Yeah, Jiha. That's not his name. His name is Chris.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
Okay.
Okay.
And he texted me. Okay, so when I get back with Chris, should I ask him about doing the breakfast or another meal, or have we contacted I haven't been in touch with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Let me go back to my notes.
Vicky and I haven't, as far as I know, Vicky hasn't talked to anybody to sponsor the lunch, breakfast, brunch.
No, I was talking about
just the conference.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Okay, so how
Sponsors.
many meals do we have? We have the memorial brunch, and then what else? I mean, it's like
We have 2 lunches.
2 lunches. 2 lunches. Okay, the 2 lunches are what? Thursday and
Friday.
Friday.
Well, when are
Okay.
Vicky and I doing our brunch? When are Vicky and I doing our thing? What day is that?
That's
Thursday
gonna
morning?
be Friday. So actually, we don't have a,
Friday or
we're not gonna do
Thursday?
lunch on Friday.
Is the memorial brunch Thursday? Patsy.
No, it's Friday. So we
Okay.
can set up on Thursday night.
Okay.
Right now, it's Friday, if I'm not mistaken, but
Well,
I
Friday
mean,
is
I
the
guess,
half day. Friday is the half day.
yeah, well,
right.
we're gonna go longer than a half a day. We're gonna go
Okay.
till 3 o'clock.
Okay.
We're gonna go to 2 or 3 o'clock. We're gonna have leftover brunch, and people can, have coffee and everything. Now, we probably need something for if we're gonna get, if we're gonna register Wednesday, possibly we might need something, but, Lizette, the thing to tell Jiha is that we're doing, a lunch on Thursday and a brunch on Friday and a reception on Wednesday, possible reception on Wednesday, and see if they verbalize what they want to cover. Because
Okay.
Jiha is famous for just saying, "I'll give you $500," and that's all they do.
Okay.
Whereas Blue Cross usually says, "Who are you talking to? I'll talk to them, and I'm going to pay them directly."
Okay.
Okay, so the meals are lunch on Thursday, brunch on Friday, and the reception Wednesday. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's where we stand right now.
Okay.
When are you doing the brunch?
Well, it's
On
now,
Friday,
Friday.
Friday morning,
Friday's a
Friday.
brunch. There's not a lunch. It's a brunch.
yes.
All right,
Well, it's going to be at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning.
that's fine, but it's still, we're calling it a brunch.
Yes.
So
But
we have,
this lunch,
It's
on,
gonna have some lunch, some lunch
Bre-
items on it,
Yeah.
not all breakfast items.
no, it's gonna be, a little bit of everything, but yeah. I can pull out my notes if y'all want to know what we're thinking.
Okay.
Y'all want to hear what we're thinking about serving?
No, that's
No,
okay.
why don't you give us, oh,
But
everyone,
Betsy's right. It's not gonna be just breakfast. It's gonna be what you'd expect.
okay, so you are organizing, you and Vicky are, and
And
Elroy
Elroy,
are
yes,
organizing brunch on Memorial Brunch on Friday.
yes.
Okay, and so somebody needs to do lunch on Thursday and the reception on Wednesday. Right? Hello, Lizette.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, but we don't have anybody
Got-
working on that right this minute. I think that's a little premature. We have to know how many people before we talk to
Okay.
anybody.
Got good point. Good point.
Okay. All right. I can get a hold of Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Would that be on Dontarian?
Dawn, I'm sure
Yes.
Okay.
it's sorry, I think my unparalyzed vocal cord has shingles too.
Okay. Well, if you can't speak, that's okay.
What has ever stopped me from speaking? Was that
Yeah, this
Hey,
is
Lizette, this is Pam on my phone.
hi
Hi,
Pam?
Pam on my phone.
Hi
Hi,
Pam.
hi.
Hi.
I'm Kitty on my phone.
Can I just run back just a little bit? We said we're gonna increase the registration to 25, to 30.
Yes.
And on-site registration will be 35, right?
I think it should be 40 myself on site.
On-site?
So 30 and 40, Clyde?
Yes, that's what I
Okay.
would suggest.
Okay. If everybody agree to that, then that's what we'll be doing, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be good. We might get more people to register early that way and
Yeah.
have a better idea
Yeah.
of the number we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Vote for that.
I vote yes.
Okay. And I'm okay with it too, and I defer to Clyde.
I defer to Clyde also.
Yes. Okay.
Also,
Moving on.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the man with the wallet. He's the man with the purse.
Right?
He's collecting the money. That's what's important.
He
Yeah.
carries the purse.
Okay.
Okay, do we have any comments about the flyer?
No, looks beautiful.
Sure does.
It
Yes,
does.
and thank you very much,
Yes, it looks
Elroy,
good.
for your input.
Just
I
not
And
change the
I
amount.
want to thank Kitty for her input as well. She was instrumental in the graphics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where did the
it's a
flyer come? How did you send the flyer?
How
Pardon?
did by email?
Okay,
you
I
not
gotta
get it?
check my other email because
still
you
don't
didn't
have
send
it.
it to AOL. AOL is my
No, I did Gmail.
okay. AOL is my North email. My Gmail is for my personal life.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
No personal emails, Lizette. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Just need to change to 30 for the
Yeah,
registration and
yeah.
40 for after the 24.
Oh, that's not the oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Mhm.
All righty, will do.
It says here meals will
Um,
be provided. That means we gotta pay for lunch every day?
We're gonna
We
get
are?
somebody to sponsor it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just one other question. Lizette and I talked about it briefly. We need to get this flyer out as soon as possible. She's gonna be
Yeah.
sending it to the chapter presidents, an email with the flyer. And I suggested to her, we need to get the flyer in the mail along with the registration form, which can be mailed through chapter 41's mail system, and everything is online. We just need to get the labels for all of the federation
Right.
members because
Right, do you want to get the registration sent to your house? Did we ever ask that question?
No, it's on the agenda.
it's
That's
only
not
gonna go to
fixed.
Clyde. Everything has to go to Clyde because he's getting the money. And then Clyde
Yeah,
will,
well, I thought about putting the post office box though, and we could bring him the stuff from the post office box.
let it go to him because I don't check that post office box often, and I don't know if you
And you'd
check
have
it.
to
Who else
turn over
got a key to the
Clyde's
post
house.
office box? Nobody.
Okay,
I
Well,
mean,
do you
okay.
mind you having it sent to your house?
Clyde doesn't mind. He's a treasure.
I don't,
Right,
I don't
Clyde?
mind. I don't mind at all. I do think on that flyer, you should have my cell phone number on it
Yes,
in case they need to call.
right.
Okay.
You?
All
Oh,
right.
this is Sabrina. On the registration sheet, um, I've seen previously we used the Billington address for some things. Now I see we're using the St. Claude Avenue. So which one are we gonna use?
I think this
Because it's
one
gonna be it's gonna be two different addresses we're using. When we sent it in to headquarters, it's showing that one, what is that, I-209 or 1209 Vanilla? What is that address? That's the
It has to
Billington.
be, yeah, Sabrina, it has to have the address so people can find where it's located from the registration form.
Well, we probably need to
I mean,
update
they
that
have to
on the
do
other end.
Google.
Yeah, we need to probably
No,
update
well,
that
we'll
on.
have to put,
Well, at the time that we sent it in for the magazine, we didn't know all this,
well, you
Sabrina. So
can't
I
get
guess,
to the bulletin
yeah,
until
when
you
we
get
send
to
the registration,
6400 St. Claude.
we
So,
gotta have whatever the right one is. So if this 6400 St. Claus it is it, and but really they're gonna be calling anyway, I guess.
Right.
but they're gonna need to know where to show up to get their keys. Is
You're
that
yeah, well,
right.
is
Okay.
that
bulletin is gonna tell them that when they call, but
okay?
we could add a little thing underneath that the hotel registration is located at inside 6400 St. Claude Street. We're gonna have
Well,
to put a little explanation because they have to know that the the bulletin is between the river and St. Claude.
well, wait. Well,
Okay.
I have to agree with
Well-
Patsy. It's going to be very confusing unless you do
Right.
explain it. And either you point them to Waze, if you think that covers it, Patsy, or provide them a small map.
What, and what about maybe in the email that we're gonna send to each of the chapter presidents to have something in the body of the email? All who are attending will so-and-so report to this location, just have that in the body of the
Well,
email.
not everybody is staying at the hotel, and we only have 20 rooms.
No,
unless we
but I
can get
mean, have instructions for those attending, you report here. For those going to the hotel, you go there, and then and boom, just have it like that, just so it's clear.
well,
I mean,
wait
it's
a minute.
really just
I have
it's
an idea. Why don't when we receive somebody's registration form, why don't we then send them the map, the directions on how to get to the conference, how to get to the billeting? I mean, rather than make this registration form so confusing, maybe it would be better. We've got their email, we've got their address. Those that send in a registration form are the ones that know how to get there, rather than making this form terribly confusing.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some hand holding once we get the
Yeah.
registration form back and
And
just
the only thing that
touch
would
base with 'em.
restrict is anybody from coming and registering at the conference.
If they're registering at the conference, they have to come in Judge Perez or whatever that street is address, don't they? They don't come into
But
St.
really,
Claude.
really, the simplest way to describe it is that if you're going to the hotel and you're on St. Claude, you go into the right toward the river. And if you're going to the conference room, you go toward the left. They have a gate right there.
Is the
And
gate
most
gonna
of
be
the
open?
time-
Is that gate gonna be open? Because last year, the only thing that was open was,
That gate is open because there's a
Okay,
credit
wait.
union that's open Monday through
Okay,
Friday.
I am very confused. Okay, the museum where we're having the conference
Yeah,
is you would enter on St. Claude to the right.
no,
no,
that
that's
is
not correct.
incorrect.
That is not correct.
You would enter on the left. There is a red light right there, and you would put your left blinker on and you would turn into the installation. And when we went to see the conference room and wasn't successful, the gate was just open because during the day, the credit union is open. And so apparently sometimes, I don't know if it's all the time, but when we were there, the gate was just open. There was no one checking your ID.
Okay,
Now, when you
Patsy.
go to Billiton, there are private homes back there. And that is the reason why the security is so high when you go to Billiton. And Billiton, I mean, and that guard will tell you where to go register. So it's not that monumental.
Okay, I understand. Okay, but let me say this. I was saying I was coming from New Orleans on St. Claude.
Yeah,
I would take a right.
Right.
incorrect.
No.
You would take a
No.
left. You would put your left blinker on and you would take a left at the red light.
Coming from New
Museum,
coming from the
coming
lower
from
nine.
New Orleans,
Coming from the lower
the
nine.
lower 9. You would
Lizette,
take a
it's
left.
in
You're
between,
confused.
Lizette, it's in
Yes.
between St. Claude and Claiborne.
That's right.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Between what?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you guys are correct.
There's a
Okay.
credit union.
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
There's a credit union and there's a museum. And apparently they have enough security in there that they keep the gate open during the day. Not all, I don't know if it's every
Okay, you guys
day,
are
but
right.
the gate was open.
Okay.
But on the other side by Billiton, taking the right and driving a ways before you get to the guard. You drive a little ways before you get to the guard, but then you get to the guard and you have to show ID. I didn't think I had my driver's license and I showed my LA wallet ID and he accepted that. I did have my driver's license, by the way, but I couldn't find it.
Well,
I'll
we
make
need to
another
put
He's
that,
comment.
the one that told us.
somebody needs to put that somewhere that you'll have to, if you're gonna go to that hotel, you need to have an ID.
Well,
I'm gonna drive from North to- yeah.
Former federal employees and federal employees, we have to show some type of ID to get in any gate for
Yeah,
federal.
I don't think that's a problem.
that
Everybody
shouldn't be a
has their
problem.
ID.
We just have to put on there maybe someplace that it's a secure facility, have your ID ready.
Okay, that'll work.
Now, the question is, Patsy, this is Pam. I'm not remembering whether each person in the car has to show ID. Do you recall, or were
Oh,
we in that
yeah. Oh,
situation?
yeah, I
We
had
did,
somebody in the
yes.
car.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I had somebody in
And
the
each
car.
person,
We,
each person
everybody
had
had
to
to
show
show
an ID?
ID.
Yeah, and they check you
Yeah.
off the list. They check to make sure you're on the list.
Right.
Again,
They didn't do
think
that
this
this
is
time, but they
something-
could have.
okay, this is Kitty. Again, I think that is a page full of information that we should send to someone that has registered. If someone tries to come in, I mean, and register at the door, then how many people do you think are going to come in and not register?
Quite a few.
Pardon?
Should be very
few,
small amount,
maybe.
Very small amount.
if any. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, I don't think we ought to worry about the very small amount. I think if you make this registration form or the flyer that complex, people are gonna say, I don't want to go.
Well,
I can't find my way. So I recommend when somebody registers that you send them all this wonderful information.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can table that now. Okay, we
All right.
decided. Everybody vote. Yay.
yeah,
Yay!
that'd be good. That's also an acknowledgement that they got the registration form and they registered and stuff. So that's a good way to let them know.
Right, good point.
Okay.
Speaking of, we talked about the registration fee. What about the booster ads? How much did y'all want to have for the booster ads? When we did $1 for the booster ads, just to put the person's name in the booklet, we got 66 people that signed up for the booster ad. I don't know what it was for when St. Bernard had their conference.
It's always $1. It's all,
Okay.
I think
Somebody
$1
talked
is
about it being higher, but I didn't know. Okay,
I think $1 is good.
I did
Yeah.
too.
It'll get more
Everybody
need
people to do it.
We do need to work on that this meeting because, and we need to send to all presidents to work on getting booster ads. And I don't know if somebody's got that document, but I do if we need
Yeah,
it.
no, well, I do.
got it.
I
I
do
think
as well.
Elroy and I are on the committee, so I'll update it, send it to Elroy, get his approval, and then we'll shoot it out. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, right. So you, Brunella, you and Elroy will
Mhm.
send out all the ad requests,
The booster ad
the
request.
booster ads. Okay.
We're gonna, yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Booster
deal.
ads are for the booklet, right?
Yeah, the booster ads are simply a person's name. They donated $1. They have their name in the book showing we contributed to the conference
Okay, all right,
from each chapter. And then it'll be listed, by chapter and
Okay.
every chapter that they belong to and who participated.
okay. Thank you.
How do you pay for it? How do you pay your $1?
Well, at their chapter
up.
meetings, they can collect it because we got time.
Right.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, they need to do it preferably at this chapter meeting. By March, we'll be finalizing that booklet. So it really, really needs to be done in February.
So we'll
And
be
St. Bernard,
And
it out.
Okay.
and I don't know if it's
Okay.
it's up to Clyde, but I mean, if they want information from the chapter president saying these are the people that are going to have it, and I'm going to send in the money, I mean, they might want something like that. But for the booklet, you're going to have to get that information finalized and printed and all that kind of stuff early. So,
oh yeah, they gotta mail it. They gotta mail
You
it
know.
in right after the meeting in February. They need to mail it in. We need to put that on the form to mail it in. And I think St. Bernard's got the earliest meeting, or is it northeast? Who's
Well-
got the first meeting of the month? I
February
thought-
18th in West Monroe.
we have ours on the second Friday of the month. So,
The 14th,
St. Bernard
Yeah,
meets on the
well-
second Wednesday. Second Wednesday is when
you're the
St.
12th.
Bernard meets.
and we're the 19th. So we got all this week.
What about the West Bank?
West Bank is
wouldn't
the
be
day
me.
after ours, of chapter
Yeah.
14. It's Thursday. So we got time to send it out to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Woman.
your Elroy and Brunella are going to send out the forms before
To the
all these meetings,
residents.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, Sandra, got that?
Yep,
Thank you, ma'am.
send out forms before the meeting.
Brunella, if you know how to take the recording of a meeting and send it to Sandra, she wouldn't have to struggle as much. But Sandra, you are
Patsy, you got on late. It is recording. It's recording.
It's being recorded.
And I
Oh,
will send it
thank
to
you,
her.
Betsy. It's being
Yes.
recorded.
It's
okay.
being
But
recorded.
I can't stand it. I have to write.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes from all those years of going to school, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let me ask you, basically though, it can be done at the chapter level and just make a list and say, hey, anybody wants to give a booster ad, sign up your name and here's $1, and then we have that list. Or some people may want to say when they register for the conference to add the $1 for the boost ad. I mean, do you want it both ways? You rather separate?
Well, we need to get that out pretty soon. I mean,
Yeah.
that would have to come back, but before 2 weeks before the conference, so that we could get the booklet to the printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we keep it separate right now because we don't want to delay the registration money.
Well, at the same time, we need to send to the chapter presidents the paper for the chapter presidents to do their ad.
And we are doing it. That's gonna happen this week, Patsy. Trust.
Okay.
Okay,
But
great.
I'm just saying that we don't want to mix it up with the booster ad and the registration because that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think that'll work. It'll be too late. Some
Y'all just
people
do it
send
for-
it in too late.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. There was some, is there an issue we need to talk about, Sandra?
I'm sorry.
Is there an issue
About what?
about the location? Vicky told me that you were gonna report about the issue that you guys ran into.
Sabrina, are you still on the line? Is Sabrina still there?
She's muted.
I'm still here.
Sabrina
spoke
discussed
with-
that.
I spoke with Vicky, and I told her until Patsy gets confirmation with the people she's contacting, then they can proceed, but they still can do their planning.
Yeah.
That's the latest.
Well, I got confirmation from Jackson Barracks that we have the rooms. Do we have the room for the dates that we wanted? I just haven't talked to the gentleman to plan a walkthrough.
Okay, so Sandra, it's already done.
It's done then. So the rooms are confirmed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good deal.
When can we
All
start
right.
making reservations?
Not now. We'll let you know. February, I mean, you gotta count back 60 days from.
Oh,
from
60
checking
days?
date.
It's February 9th.
Now, this is
That's
talking
February
about
9th,
the
yeah.
bulletin. But Sandra, I thought there
Bulletin.
was an issue with the conference room. I thought they said they didn't have it on their books.
That's what Sabrina was talking about.
But no, they're talking about bulletin.
No, I thought it was about,
Bulletin doesn't have anything to do with it.
I know, they're talking about the conference rooms were not on the books.
No, I confirmed that the conference rooms are on the
so
books.
you're Patsy saying the conference rooms are on the books. That was our issue.
But
So
you said, who did you talk to when you called though, Sandra? That said that-
Vicky called. Vicky was the one that called. And then
Oh.
when she had her conversation, she called Sabrina. And then Sabrina took the lead in that.
And
Mr.
talk with
Grissom.
Patsy.
Yeah.
Mr. Grissom was supposed to call me back either Thursday or Friday, and
Mhm.
he did not call me back. And so Monday morning, right when they open, I'm calling the Adjutant General in Alexandria's secretary, who has reserved the room, talked to Mr. Grisham. She won't give me his number directly. She won't give me his email directly, but he is supposed to call me and answer my questions about.
Okay.
But he had the form in his hand, in his possession, when the Secretary Stephanie of the Adjutant General spoke with him.
Okay.
Mr. Grisham.
And the other thing is the committee will need to know from you, Patsy, who they need to call to set up that appointment. And I think you were going to try to go to that appointment as well. That's site.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's site, that's not gonna be my first question that I ask him. That's the first question that I really want to ask him. And if I get in touch with him on Monday, which is my plan, we will go one day next week. I will have to notify y'all when we
Sounds
go,
like a
and
good plan.
whoever can come, but it's going to be Monday. It's not going to be Monday, so it's going to be either Tuesday through Friday. And I will try to make it, I'll try to make it as best the time I can, and whoever can come, can come. We're gonna take measurements, we're gonna take pictures. I don't think everybody needs to be there. We're gonna check out to see if there's an ice machine. We're gonna check out, make sure the tables are all there. I'm gonna find out if we can pay somebody to set up the tables. And if we can get somebody, first I'm gonna ask if we can get somebody to set up the tables and chairs. And then I'm going to offer to pay for it out of the $1,500. Now, hopefully it doesn't take that much, but I mean, I would imagine that it may be $50 an hour, and we may be paying for 3 hours to set up and 3 hours to take down. I don't know.
Okay, that's a lot better.
I should know more after I talk to this gentleman. He simply didn't call me. I called Stephanie back, and by the time I called her back, of course, it was a Friday, and she told me to call her back, and she didn't answer the phone. So I left a message. She should get it first thing Monday morning. I'll be calling her Monday morning.
Okay, do we have a dead
Sounds
horse
good.
yet? Okay, is the horse dead? If
Huh?
we beat it up enough?
Yes, it took
Okay.
its last breath 5 minutes ago.
Okay. Clyde, do you want me to put your cell phone on the registration form?
Yes, I'd like the cell phone in case they have a problem.
Okay, that's 722-2100.
It's 504-722-2100.
Okay, thank you. Okay, just wanted to make sure I had that. The memorial breakfast, the candles. How many candles are we supposed to have?
4
4?
4 not lighted candles, battery operated candles.
Yeah, I can get those from Tara. She doesn't know it yet, but that's okay.
I know I have 2 or 3, so we can have backups.
Okay.
Good
4
point.
candles.
They usually sit in a little floral decoration, but we could put the candles, if the candles are decorative enough, like, you know, they match or whatever. I don't even know that they need to match, but
okay, how tall do you want them? 4 inches, 3 inches?
I think 4 inches. I think we could probably spring for a bouquet of flowers to be on the table.
Okay.
Oh, I would. That would look so nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think you can get at Dollar Tree little candle rings, which are like fake flowers that you could put at the base of each one of Tara's candles. So I'll check that out. So Kitty's assignment is Dollar Tree
You just
candle.
want to go to Dollar Tree.
Yes, Dick is out of their lemonade.
Okay. I think fresh flowers would look nice.
Oh, I love fresh flowers.
Yeah,
I love fresh flowers.
Around
Yeah.
But yeah, a bouquet for the table.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
what Sandra was saying, and I agree with her.
Okay. What else is going to be on the table?
Was there a cross there?
Oh, well, that's just going to be it's going to be the smallest table we can find.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have to bring one if I, you know, I have a bunch of small tables. It doesn't have to be a big table.
Do we want a folded flag?
Huh?
Yeah, we could put the flag by it. Yeah.
Okay.
And we usually play like taps. We can find that on a, somebody's phone and just play a
Yeah.
tap thing. As
Yeah, I have it.
Good
I have
idea.
taps on the, with the blowpipe. I mean, the blow, whatever it's
Flute.
called.
Not flute, what is it called? What's it-
No, the Irish.
Oh, Lizette and her kazoo can play taps.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I'm
You
I'm looking at what Lizette sent out. She already got down. She got Lou down to bring flowers, and somebody else just volunteered. Did Lou?
That's for the conference table that we had when we had it. That's what that's for, loose flowers.
The decorate. It says decoration, so it doesn't say which ones. That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
It's for that table, the board table.
Okay.
And I think, did you use any, Lou, for the other tables or just the board table?
I had I got them from Dollar Tree. They were cute little silk flowers in a little plastic pot, and we had them lined up along the head table. And
Okay.
then we had the little flower thing at each table for the members to sit out in the audience. And I just had those on hand because I had used those at a family reunion to decorate all the tables that we had reunion in our backyard. So I just brought those to Ruston, and that's what we use for decoration. But I still have those, and if y'all would like to use them.
Nice. I think that sounds great. I vote for that.
Okay,
Yes.
no problem.
Whoever's working on the agenda, we would put the memorial service right at the end of the brunch. So we might put it right at, I don't know, 10 or 11 o'clock, whatever time we're going to end the brunch. 11 o'clock.
The brunch on Friday.
We'll do the memorial service.
I don't see that assigned.
Yeah,
to
we'll do the
anyone.
memorial
Who's doing the
service
agenda?
once.
Who's doing the agenda?
Sandra held up a hand, but I don't know.
I was just
I thought the
Lizette, are you
memorial,
working?
Wait, the agenda that's going in the booklet, right?
The agenda for
Well, it's gonna go
yeah.
in everybody's folder also, the
Okay.
agenda. Yes.
Okay.
and we're calling the ditty bags now going to be called lanyard bags.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Okay,
that was-
who's working on the agenda?
And Judy Calabrese also offered to make up a little sheet of points of interest in New Orleans. So, it would give people some ideas on things to do.
Okay, now you already have, I'm just saying we're doing some overlap. I thought Pam was checking with the tourist bureau to get some information.
Well, that's fine. She's just making a list.
And they give you that. They give you that information.
Flyer.
Judy,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
she's
saying.
she's just gonna make something of that area. She's gonna put Chalmette. That's fine. Have her do that because we may even, if we have time, we may even ask her to do a little talk about a tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good
We got the
idea.
best
Yeah,
That's a
response.
great idea. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Well, Sandra,
I'm sorry to interject again, but I noticed for the flyer design, okay, we know Lizette is doing the flyer and she did a great job on it. It says distribution to federal agencies and my name is there. I don't have any contact with federal agencies. I can
Hey,
distribute
listen,
to the
what didn't you
Federation members.
Didn't you skip the last meeting?
I
I told
wasn't
you what
here.
happens. You skip a meeting, you get following.
Look, you
You get
see, I'm
volunteers
reading,
for
I'm reading these notes you sent out, so that I'm letting you know that ain't gonna be me. But I will send it out to the Federation members.
Yeah,
Okay.
and maybe some people might be able to send it to their agency, HR or something like that. I mean, Vicky's talking to the IRS. She can send it out and ask them. And
Yeah.
maybe we can find something. We'll all work on that. We didn't mean to scare you, Vanilla.
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared of I'm just saying the federal employees are already shaking up right now. So
Oh, bless their hearts,
Yeah.
aren't they?
yeah, I know several that's been crying.
Well, I've gotten
they-
notification that in the month of January so far, we have over 1,000 new members. active employee, new members.
Well,
You're
that's
kidding.
Wonderful.
okay. All right. I'm on the second page now.
Okay,
Okay,
well, wait, before you go to the second page,
Yep.
okay, Judy Calabrese will give a presentation on things, you know, to do in New Orleans, as well as she will make up a sheet of paper to add to the lanyard bag for, you know, points of interest.
okay.
Pam is going to, hello, Pam, wait, this is Kitty. Hello.
We can hear
Hello?
you.
We can hear
Okay,
you,
I'm
Kitty.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, it just
We
went.
didn't lose you.
All right. Pam's going to go get brochures that can be laid out on the table for people to have. So they are two different things that are going on.
Mhm.
However, Judy said that she is going to contact the Brain Trust of Tourism and see about getting one brochure from every place and putting that in a binder to lay out on a table.
Okay.
Oh
Then,
my goodness. I told you Judy was a good person to talk to.
oh, it's like I wanted you to do it, Sandra, and you said, "Oh no,
Okay.
I
the
didn't
best
know.
person, the best person is Judy." When I called Judy, she was jumping up and down about
Okay.
doing.
Can we move to
Okay,
the second page?
we're 1 hour into this.
All right, the end.
Okay. Hotel
I have a
reservation.
comment, Lizette.
Go
I have
ahead.
a comment, just so everybody's aware, I'm gonna make it quick. At the billeting office, they also have a 3-ring binder with restaurants and sites. Just be aware
Okay.
of that, but that's only for the people staying.
Okay.
Great.
All right. The accommodations for sponsors and speakers. Do we need to maybe make some type of arrangements for accommodations at a hotel for these people?
I think they
Oh.
usually make their own, not that we don't pay for it,
For
but
who?
they may not want to
Well,
stay.
like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Jiha.
They're all gonna stay
They
at the
usually have their
same
own
hotel
budget
we
for
stay
that.
at.
Yeah, they
They're all
usually have
gonna
their
stay
own
there.
budget.
We have enough rooms.
They usually have their
Yeah.
own budget for their people.
Yeah, ditto vanilla.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we can offer them the rooms there, and if not, they go to the closest hotel or they
Okay.
go home.
Okay.
The only one we'd have to pay for is if it'd be like the president of North headquarters would come down, then we'd be responsible for paying for
Right.
their
Yeah,
arrangements
well,
and
we
making their
requested the
arrangements.
secretary
Okay.
treasurer.
That's it. Yeah,
that's
so.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I set up a LFCon 25 Gmail account for correspondence. And I put that email address on the what I put it on the flyer and on the I didn't put it on the registration form. I put it on the flyer.
Well, Lizette, do you want to put it on the all the forms? What does it hurt?
I guess well actually it is on no,
Both?
it's on the flyer. Okay, yeah, I can put it on both.
Okay. So on the registration form, you're gonna put Clyde's phone number and the community email address.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And this is Sabrina.
Yes.
On number 8, where you have expenditure
Yes.
approvals, Clyde name needs to go there.
Okay, well,
What?
he's paying out. Does he approve it as well?
Well, we just,
Everything is going to Clyde, so his name needs to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, well,
Because
you
he
would
would,
need,
Yeah, Clyde and Lizette are the ones that should be approving.
yeah.
right,
My name does not need to be there. Nor
mine is Clyde and Lizette.
So what is this?
the expenditure approvals.
Number 8.
Oh,
Okay. Number 10. Is there an election? We've already
Number 11, yes, there is an election. I think there's a little confusion. We all were sworn in at the last conference, and that's a 2-year term.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the situation is, I think where the confusion came when Patsy was elected as the
Yes.
Region 6 VP. So Patsy's term as president of the Federation was unexpired. So I am filling in her term up until April, and Jerry is filling in my term as VP up until
Okay.
April. And then
Okay.
Gilda, who
Oh,
is the nominating committee person, will appoint at least 3 to the nominating committee per the Federation bylaws.
does Gilda know this?
Yes, she.
And yes, I've been in contact with
Great,
Gilda, and
great.
all the positions will be up
Mm-hmm.
for nomination.
Okay.
We do have to put that on the flyer that elections will take place at the conference. That's all.
Okay.
That's got to be on it. That
Right.
we send
Okay.
out.
And it's on the agenda.
Yeah, the agenda, you don't need it on a flyer, but
Yeah,
It'll
it's on
be
the
on the
agenda.
Yeah.
agenda along with all the committee reports.
Yeah,
Right.
well, if the flyer goes out, everybody, the people that we have to notify, and that's why we did it in the magazine too. We have to notify everybody that that's in the national bylaws and our bylaws, that we have to
Correct.
notify every member in the state of Louisiana that we are having an election.
Okay.
So it
It
has,
has to go on the flyer.
Okay. It will
Right.
be.
okay.
Must go on the flyer, okay.
Okay. And do you think we're gonna need to bring trash bags? Did they provide all the trash bags?
Yes.
Okay.
We bring them? Or they,
No, no, that's okay. We'll just get them from the barracks.
okay,
Okay. And let's see.
what about this, where are we, Lizette? I'm lost, what number are we
Okay.
on?
Well, on the first page,
Number 12.
we just finished that.
Trash
Page
bag.
12. So
Okay.
do we bring trash bags or we just buy them
No,
at the
no,
shop? It?
don't worry about that.
Don't bring, okay, all right, I won't,
Okay.
okay.
And Clyde, I never did receive the W-9. Do you have that available?
You should not be sending or receiving a W-9. Anybody that needs a W-9 or anybody that needs the document needs to contact me.
Okay.
That's the way it normally works. I usually send it to the company. So if W-9 is not required, I'll be sending it out. And I know our federation number, 72-103 is 8619.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're the only one that can send it out.
Well, I
Yeah,
did
well,
send
he's
it
the
out to the
treasurer.
company. All they do is let me know which company needs it.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, he's
Okay.
Clyde, you weren't on the day that I told everybody that I did find the insurance policy.
Yeah,
You were correct. You had sent it to me.
yes, I knew I did.
So I have that. I haven't been asked that yet, but I will be asked to provide that.
Very good.
Number 13, I think we can address closer to the conference.
Yeah.
Start working on the booklet is what we need to start working on. I mean, we need to get serious about what's going in the booklet. So that
Yeah.
means we need to ask GEHA for an ad. We need to ask Blue Cross for an ad. We need to ask Aetna, the hearing aid people, all of the perks people for an ad, or ask the lady at National. I mean, I think it's up to us. I mean, we have to send an email out to all of because then they have to forward it to their national, their bosses or whoever, and find out about the ads. So we know how much the ads cost. Does anybody have that page?
Yes, we know.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
like
do the same as we did last year with the $100 for a full page, 50 for a half, 25 for a fourth of the page. And if they
Yeah.
want the front, they want the back, there's a certain cost. I'm
Okay,
just gonna update that with the current conference name and number, and that can go, I can send out like I did last year to
I mean,
GEHA.
we had a problem getting Giha's number. Lizette, do you have a email for Giha now?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
she
have
talked
an,
to him. Yeah, she's been.
I have an email. I have all the information.
Okay,
And it was Jihad, Blue Cross Blue Shields and Aetna that I sent it out to, the main ones. But the North National,
I know
when
the
they put it
hearing
in the
aid
book,
people are always
let
interested.
they let the people come. They will be
In
coming.
Brookside, the nursing home people, we got one of our members in it. Lou Bangma's in Brookhaven or Brookside, whatever the name of that company is. It
Mhm.
gives us a 10% discount, I think.
I didn't know we had one here.
Well, it's in Alexandria, but they have one
There's
on the
one
North Shore
right also.
in Covington. We had a member there. We had our member from Ponchatoula. I can't think of her name right now, but the one that
Jean
used to do.
Johnson.
Yeah,
Jean
Jean.
Johnson.
She
Mhm.
died in whatever. You know, it might not be
Brookdale,
named that, but that's who owns it.
Yeah.
Brookdale.
Brookdale. Yeah.
And since, yes,
I mean, I say whoever we can get addresses for, we send out an email to. You know, they can throw it away if they want, but we may just luck out and get 200, 250 from people.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
always be something good.
Yeah.
But
let
who
me,
is working on the booklet? Now that we know that Ted Holmes is too old since he's facing 92 years old. And Patsy's too old because she makes 70 at the end of this month.
Oh,
You're a baby.
Oh,
yes, you're a baby,
Yeah.
a youngster.
yeah. Yes,
got
you
that-
are.
I
I'm
have
gonna be
that
out of
Chinese,
town.
I have that Chinese disease, young no more.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
I
it's
love that.
boost booklet, Patsy, Lizette. Hey, somebody put Kitty's name down. Okay, Patsy, Lizette, and Kitty. Must have been Lizette put my name.
I will help out as much as I can, but I'm gonna be traveling a lot in February and a lot in March. I'm gonna
Okay.
be here for the conference.
Take
me
that
ask-
day off.
Let me
Okay.
ask a question. Did the St. Bernard chapter had Ruston had the last conference. They turned over all the stuff to the New Orleans chapter. I mean, it's, at the end of each conference, whatever hosting conference
yes, they did. Yes, they
gives
did.
it to the
They
next.
did.
Okay.
They did.
So
They did.
all the gavel, the candles, the registration book, all that kind of
I
stuff.
think we had to buy a gavel or something, but we have a gavel.
No, I
Yeah,
think I have
use
the
my
gavel. I'm
husband's
gonna find
gavel.
it.
Yeah.
I think I know where the gavel is.
Okay.
I got the gavel and I got the document that named us not a nonprofit, but an organization, and they
Yeah.
gave it to me, and the paper's about ready to wilt, but I
That
have
registration book, went back all the way to 1973 or something with that. Yeah.
Oh,
right. And we
it
still
is-
need
it
a
is
book. I
completed.
have
It
not
is
found a
completed.
book.
We need a new book. It's completed. With the,
Who's got the
Okay.
book? Who's got the book? Vernelli, you have it?
I have the book. There are no pages in it.
And I mean, is it called an executive? I mean, I want to put in exactly what it says on the book in eBay. I mean, in Amazon and eBay, and see if it comes up.
Okay.
Other than that, I say we just use a guest book. I mean, I have a guest book.
Basically, that's what it is. A huge guest book.
Yeah. But the pages don't come out. And the pages of a guest book don't. I have a guest book, and I looked at it last night in my office, and I said, this ought to be what we use. But I mean, it would cover several years, the guest book.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll be out of the organization and somebody else could worry about a big old book.
Okay.
I think that book is too big and heavy for us to worry about.
All right.
Okay.
wait, letter E on the agenda. Who has a copy of that? I think you're probably talking about, you know, what's gonna be presented and the ads and
You talking about
whatever.
the booklet? You talking about the booklet, Kitty?
Yes.
I mean, we all got one last year. I got one. I think I can, if you
Yeah,
don't
well,
have yours, can you?
sorry, I didn't save one of Elroy's booklets.
You have Elroy's booklet?
No, I don't that's what I'm saying. I did not save the last conference booklet.
Why
So,
not? Why
I
not?
have
You said we
several
were gonna be
years of
hosting it this
booklets.
year.
well, I mean, Dick limits me on the amount of space that I can.
Well, I will pull mine out, but I won't see you till the 19th.
Well, I mean, like, there's no soft Elroy. You have a soft copy of the booklet.
No, you should be asking Patsy. Patsy is the one that had the booklet done.
Oh, okay.
I have several years of the booklets.
Do you have a soft?
I don't have them on my in my hand right now, but I have several years of the booklet.
Do you have Patsy? Do you have a soft copy? Get off that streetcar and come
Here
back.
it is. Here it is, right here. Look, I
Do you-
have the 51st state conference in Northeast right here. I
Do you-
have the
Do you have a
51st
soft
conference in Northeast. I have
You
two of
have a
those.
soft copy.
Patsy?
I have Slidell in chapter 49th, that's Slidell
Patsy?
and
Patsy?
Slidell.
Do you have a soft copy?
What do you mean soft
I
copy?
have not found it yet.
Email, Word, Adobe,
I
not
don't know. I
paper.
haven't found it. I've been looking for it and I haven't found it yet. I've been
Oh, you
looking
mean
on.
digital? When you say soft,
Okay,
you mean
all
a
right.
digital copy?
Elroy, do you
Yeah.
have
Digital
one that
copy.
y'all
No,
made?
no.
No.
I mean, the printing company asked us to, when we sent out the ads, we told people it had to be met the requirements of like 4x6, whatever, or something like that, and picture with it. And they all sent it in, and then we just turned all that in hard copy to the place, and then they put it together.
Okay. Sabrina, by any
And
chance?
the other instructions is to make sure it's in PDF.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
PDF form.
Yeah, they gave some specific instructions on how to have it.
Now, like
format.
when the booster ads come in, that would be something that I could probably arrange onto a PDF and send it to you electronically. I think I did that last time for the
Yeah,
one.
that's simply the names in
Yeah,
the chapter.
the
Yeah.
name and the chapters, and then they just put it in. And if they have like a little, I think we like chapter 41, I had like a little fluid delete and then the names, the booster,
Oh,
and that
oh,
like that.
you're so
Yeah.
artistic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. That would be great.
Okay.
So Vanilla will do the format for
For what?
booster ads.
Okay, well, that's part of
Yeah.
what I'm gonna be doing.
Right.
The
Yeah.
name of the company is DocuCenter Printing Company. And their website is www.docucenter.com. And they're open Monday, unless it changed, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And their phone number is 985-809-5769. And Victoria Schneck-Schneider was the owner.
What's the name of the
Victoria
place? What's the name of the place? I just want to pull it up.
DocuCenter.
DocuCenter.
Yeah, I don't actually have, it doesn't look like I have the address, but
It's in Covington. I just
It's
pulled
next
it up.
to Randazzo's Bakery.
Yeah,
it's right on,
Victoria, what, Patsy?
Schneck-Schneider, SCH.
I got it.
Yeah, it's
NAY
2033
DER.
North Highway 190.
She's the owner and she is who worked with me.
Suite 2, and it's Covington. Yeah. Okay. We got it.
And if I could go back to this, I may have the booklet. I have the cost of it. What it cost us last year was $423.94. And I know that's not cheap, and
That was to format it, or that was to publish all the copies?
no, that was to produce 45 booklets, 8 inside pages, the cardstock cover, the color cover pages, saddle stitching per booklet, and to slit and score the sheets. She did charge us 8.70 tax, which this time we probably can tell her we're a nonprofit and get out of paying that.
But
Okay.
won't we need more than 45?
Well,
Yeah,
that
we'll
was last
probably-
year. That was our total from last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll probably order 50. We won't order a whole lot. I mean, some people just don't end up with a booklet. Who wants a booklet? You want one, Kitty?
Well, it would have been nice if I could have had one if I got to make one this year.
That's right.
Well,
Okay, moving on is 6:13 because I gotta.
Okay,
I
okay.
gotta get dressed.
now the address is 2033 North Highway 190,
It's next to Randazzo's Bakery.
Suite 2 in
She
Covington.
knows. Yeah, she knows.
Next to Randazzo's Bakery.
Well, that's just in case I'm not on the day y'all need to go.
Okay,
Well, that would be Kitty and I anyway.
yeah.
So
Okay.
that's of no consequence. We know where we're going.
I'd like to ask a question or make a comment. Under the new business, under number 17, had honorary distinguished members. Now, when I became president in 2013 for our chapter, and still am, at that time, the requirement for honorary distinguished members was you had to be 85 years old and 20 years as a member of North. Then a few years after that, they dropped the requirement for being 85 years old, and they just simply went back to distinguished members, anybody with 20 years of service. So I guess
That
what
is
I'm
correct.
saying is,
That's
what is
correct.
the honorary thing now? I checked with them this week, and they said, no, they did away with the honorary,
Right.
years ago. And so it's just distinguished.
It's just distinguished.
If there's something else we're gonna do, are we gonna recognize honorary members that are over 85 years old? I don't know what that meant.
We don't know their age.
So,
Done by
so
the
the lady, so the lady in membership engagement who's relatively new, who sent me that information, it wasn't correct information, you're saying?
Yeah, it's definitely not
Okay.
correct information.
It's just distinguished for 20 years.
Yeah, they
Right.
used to have that.
You
and they
recognize
dropped
the
it and
ones
said
that are.
anybody with 20 years gets a distinguished member, and that's all they recognize.
Yeah.
On top
Yeah.
of that, I
Recognize the one
thought that
turns
those
20 years didn't-
awards or
Um,
recognitions were all done at the chapter level, not at the
Federation.
Yeah,
federation.
no, it's definitely done by chapter. That's why I
Okay.
was wondering what that was there for.
Okay, so
Okay.
we can
And
knock
that's what she
Elroy,
said.
I have a copy of the
That's out.
folder. I have a copy of the folder with the guidelines on it.
Uh-huh.
And the guidelines actually say distinguished members or non-transferable. You can't give it to your friend. A life member may be granted distinguished membership, a life member, which we got to look up life member because I don't think we've ever named anybody a life member.
They pay for that. They pay to
And then-
become a life member. We have
And then
one
it says a
in our chapter.
member in North's, oh, well, they're doing away with life
They're
members.
doing away with it.
Life membership, they're
Yes.
doing away with.
Mhm.
Right.
If you have it, if you
Just
have
20
it,
years.
you're gonna keep it, but if they're not selling life memberships anymore. A member in North's dues withholding program may be granted distinguished membership.
What does that mean?
That's guidelines. Well, a lot of us have dues withholding.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
me
But
too.
qualifications say to qualify for distinguished membership, a member must meet the following criteria. You must have been a North member for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
Does not include spousal transfers. And a chapter president or secretary must sign the distinguished membership certificate for certification form attesting that the above requirements have been met.
Right. So basically, 20 years. You remember 20 years, and you send in that paperwork, and either the president or somebody else signs it, that's authorized, signs that.
Right.
And I mean, my chapter is totally current on all of the distinguished members for the 20-year thing. I finished it in December for the year to check everybody that was
An
on.
hours or two, right?
Gonna say
Vernell?
I remember us doing that.
I did, hours are up until when I rolled off as president,
Yeah.
and Lizette
Mhm.
knows, Lizette has been notified what's needed for that, for the ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so anybody that joined in 2005
Yeah.
become 20 years this year.
Okay, so that's a done deal. Everything
Yeah.
when I do business
Yeah.
with that.
So
Yeah,
we won't do this at the conference.
you shouldn't have to.
Correct.
No,
Okay.
no.
Mm-mm.
Do you think Lawrence would attend the conference for Noah?
We sure hope he will.
Probably not because of it being all day. Now he might do a half a day. He's not gonna do a whole day. He said,
Yeah.
because I asked him, he said that might be too much.
Now, he
Yeah.
can be recognized as the oldest member in the state, probably.
We got to bring him for an hour
In the
or two
region.
so we can
Yeah.
celebrate
Region.
him.
Sure.
If he
We'll
can just,
try. Well, yeah, let's work on that toward the
Okay.
end of the
Okay.
conference.
Good
Okay.
idea.
We won't even charge him registration. Come on.
Okay. Anybody over 100 gets free registration.
absolutely.
Just let him get through the gate, though, without a registration. He has his name down anyway.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything that you guys see that's pressing right now?
Yes, this is Sabrina.
Yes, Sabrina.
We haven't heard back from headquarters whether we're gonna have Cindy virtual or in person.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
we also submitted the 4 topics of discussion, legislative update.
See, they're not
Fair
telling you,
enough.
Council. Okay,
Wait,
here's my thoughts, Steve.
PM, just,
Better be, you
PM,
better
just
be
mute
careful with
yourself.
calcium. That's
Hey,
all I got
hey.
to do.
Pam, mute your, oh, she's on the phone.
Okay. You drink
Mute
a
her.
lot of
Can
tea.
you mute yourself, Pam?
And,
Let me see if I can mute him.
What I'm trying to tell you is you need to stay away from tea, or you do.
Uh-oh.
That'll work.
I was able to mute her. Okay, come on.
All right, Sabrina, I'm gonna do legislative update. Sabrina,
yes, I understand. Okay.
I didn't know.
Okay,
if
but
you-
what about the
The other-
speakers? Are you going to
the-
check back with them, Sabrina?
I'm gonna check back with them on Wednesday, I said. I've been checking my spam and checking my regular email.
Woo-hoo.
Okay. The 4 things that was submitted was legislative update. Kitty says she'll do that. Fed Hub, AMS, and grassroots advocacy.
Okay.
And that AMS is like the database.
Yeah, when are you gonna fix that?
So I'll let you all know what's the status. I'll give Tawanda a call on Wednesday if I hadn't heard anything. Well, you have to realize there's several conferences that's scheduled all over. That's going on. If you look on the site, there's so many conferences going on, and some of them are around when we having ours.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Well, would somebody want to go to Omaha or New Orleans?
I have a question.
I know they want to go to Vegas.
Did anybody send
in Houston?
Did anybody send the Social Security lady the letter?
I was just getting ready to ask that Patsy. Have you contacted the Social Security lady?
You know, I really didn't. I dropped the ball on that. I'm gonna have to do that today.
Okay. All right.
H.
Okay, if you're too
Patsy,
busy,
do you have the
let us
letter?
know.
Do you have the letter?
Uh,
Marie Alvarez.
did we,
I updated the letter. I can send that to you if you want to submit that to her. But I think I put Sabrina's name on the letter because she's the Federation president.
yeah. Why don't you send that, Vernella? Why don't you send that, to her, you have her email?
I have her email, but I'm gonna send the phone, I'm gonna send the letter to Sabrina and copy you and Lizette so you all can look over it and make
Okay.
it okay before I send it out, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right.
I have a question. Does the facility have a big screen in case there's a Zoom
Yes.
representative?
Yeah, we had that
Well,
last
they
time.
did it
Yes,
before.
it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah, they
Okay,
have a big
thank you.
screen.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't believe it, but I'm out of
Okay.
questions.
Yeah, what about the speaker expense form? Do we need to do
I'll be
anything with that?
coordinating. This is Sabrina. I'll be coordinating that with headquarters and get that to Clyde. I'll see what the procedure is with that.
Okay.
Now, in our most recent booklet, I just want to tell you that Blue Cross had the inside front cover. Blue Cross had the inside front
Uh-huh.
cover.
Okay.
Then we had the presidents and everything, the Ruston, Louisiana, from the offices and members of Northeast Louisiana, Chapter 290. We had them listed there, and at the bottom we had a picture of the Louisiana and welcome to Ruston. On the second page, we had William Shackelford's resume, because he was the one that was coming to have Cindy Renee Blythe. Then the next page was Marshall Richards. So I would be right there.
Oh, just
Then
my
the next page was a list of all the Federation presidents since 1966 when Stephen R. Philpott was the president. So we'll just add my name down to the bottom, and other than that, there's nothing to do on that one. The next one was started the chapters, the Federation, the Louisiana Federation, thanks to the NELA Chapter 290 for hosting the 51st Federation Conference. We look forward to your fine hospitality and a successful conference. So, Sabrina, you'll have to approve an ad to go into the booster and write it. And Federation
Okay.
offices, it was a whole page, and then it listed the Federation offices after that.
Patsy,
And,
how many pages
and
is the
Cynthia wrote a little welcome, greetings to all the Louisiana North members. Cynthia, the president, wrote a little greeting and signed her name with her email address.
Patsy, how many pages is that booklet?
Then the middle pages was the agenda. Wait, I'm getting to it, Kitty. I'm trying to count.
I thought you said 8.
It's a little hard. Let's see. One,
When you
two,
read the
three,
price from DocuSign, I thought you said 8 pages.
6, 7. Well, it's actually 7 without the cover.
Well,
Oh no,
Patsy,
it's 8. It's 8. I
Patsy,
had it. I
is
had it
it
together.
possible for you to take a screenshot with your phone and send it to us?
No, I can scan it for you. And I don't know who got this ad, Sabrina, but you had National Furniture Outlet.
Oh man.
You're muted, Sabrina.
That's Cynthia's sister's furniture store.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if and maybe I'll get in touch with Cynthia and see if she wants to do the ad again. And then the back had an Alzheimer's Association ad, and I don't know that we charged Alzheimer's for that. Does anybody know about the back page? It's an Alzheimer's, and it tells you how many, maybe it's just us boasting, because it says that during the month of February, we donated $21,502.32. And at that time, my total was,
you give us. That's the report you give us monthly.
yeah, I guess we just put that on it. And the back page was Aetna. The back page. I'll take it apart. I'll do the best I can to scan it and send it.
Oh, Thank you, Patsy. You are
So
an
everybody can
angel.
start working on it.
When we did the booklet, we put Blue Cross Blue Shield at the back because they were the biggest donor, and we thought that gave them publicity or something with that. But
Yeah.
that's just the thing.
Okay.
Well, we actually, now you see, this is yours,
Yeah, we
and you have the picture of the current president, which was Ken
Thomas.
right.
Ken Thomas. And then
But wasn't the
you
back
have,
page Blue Cross Blue Shield, the very back of the booklet?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, because they were
It
the
was.
highest, highest donation thing, paid for the biggest lunch thing. So we just thought, you see that, we wanted to put the president for sure when you open the booklet, but in the
Yeah,
back,
well,
we figured
you
that.
don't
that
even
was good.
have one from GIHA. You don't even have a ad. They have nationwide. They have nationwide, so that's another company that we can send the thing
Okay.
to.
Yeah,
United
Yeah,
Healthcare.
right.
United Healthcare was
Those
on
are the ones
here.
that contributed money, and so we put that in there. GIHA set up a table, but I don't think they paid something. I don't remember, but
Yeah, I don't see GIHA here any. Oh, wait. Maybe they're the third page. They're right after the thanks,
okay.
and they
Okay, I
were a
have to
half a
go.
page
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
If we did get them, we put them in. If they paid something, we put them in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go. I made Lizette the host, so you guys.
Okay.
Okay, we can go.
We
Okay.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
Vanilla. Thank
Enjoy
you.
Meeting
yourself.
Monday.